Hi folks, how are you today? Just miserable, right? No, you're not. Remember, you can do all things through Christ. Another word for Christ you could use is God. You can do all things through God who strengthens you. Another word for God is love. You can do all things through love who strengthens you. And now it makes sense to you, doesn't it? You can do all things through love, which strengthens you. When all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did we treat others. What's your score? Glennie is back to 100. Yeah, 2, 3, 4 days now, maybe a week or more. Soft as the voice of an angel, breathing a lesson unheard, hope with a gentle persuasion, whispers her comforting word. Wait till the darkness is over, wait till the tempest is past. Wait for the sunshine tomorrow, after the shower is gone. Whispering, whispering hope. Oh, how welcome thy voices, making our hearts in their sorrow rejoice, 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 rejoice. A very good word for our tired vocabularies is aim. Focusing our endeavors toward the accomplishment of a goal. And you know what our goal is. When all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did we treat others. The new girlfriend said to the new boyfriend, trying to see if he would be a good provider, she says, "What do you do for a living?" And he says, "I'm on the cutting edge of technology." His friend says, "That's right, he mows the lawn at IBM." Events of yesterday. A man named Joe is going to help April and Glendora retrieve a survivor's benefit, a veteran survivor's benefit of $1,200 a month. Franklin joined the Army in 1940 before Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor wasn't until December 7th. And Franklin stayed in the Army through D-Day, June 6, 1944, into Paris, across France, and into Belgium. And he saw the Yanks retreating from the Battle of the Bulge, which is the last hurrah of the Nazis. They were coming north and west instead of going north and east to Germany. And then on Victory in Europe Day, which was approximately 1 year later from D-Day, it was over. Victory in Europe Day. When does that be? June 3rd or so, June 4th, 5th, along in there. And they came home. Did Franklin survive the war? Yes. It's called a survivor's benefit. Thank you, Joe. Amy ordered food from the village shop, and here she is, manager of the trust, and she didn't ask for a receipt. So we'll ask April to go back to the shop and said, we bought some food here yesterday, could we have the receipt for it? Because the trust will pay for it. If Glendora gets a receipt, the trust will not pay for it. I don't know why either. The corn on the cob, no matter how long Amy cooked it, and it should only cook 8 minutes, it was hard. Finally, Glendora found out why. It was picked too early. It was picked too early, the fruit stand, the vegetable stand. You pick it too early, honey. So now we'll have to pick it and wait for it to ripen or go somewhere else and get our corn. Glendora bought an apple pie for her mother. Glendora had a smidgen, April had a piece, and Amy ate the rest of it. Gina has not returned Glendora's great big brand new boombox, CD, radio, nor has she returned the key to the Happy House 3. Today is Food Pantry Day. The Resource Center will call up and see what they have vegan for Glendora. And the big thing about the food pantry, the Resource Center, is that they are giving away vegan meat, corn. The product named corn that comes from Europe. Very, very vegan meat, all kinds of it. Cutlets and hamburgers and chicken, all vegan. That's the big news. The work is up to done. The work is up to date. The work was all done at 4:30 p.m. Usually we never finish it even at 7 p.m. But it's up to date. The house is spiffy clean. Every inch of the house is spiffy clean. What did you like about your mother? My mother was born in 1888, and she lived until 1983. 93 years. She was pretty, very, very pretty, and a beautiful dresser. And she did dress up too, most of the time, except for her house cleaning clothes. Oh, and she kept a very clean house, I'll tell you. And she was a good cook. She made us good things. And she was a home mother. She was home when we got home. And she was there when we left. And she tried to sew during the Depression. As Mary Baker Eddy was criticized for wearing beautiful clothes, and Mary Baker Eddy said, this piece has been made over 3 times, and it was $2.98 a yard. Sense of humor, great sense of humor. Memory. As a young lady in her teens, she went to the academy and learned elocution. And oh, her speech was beautiful. And she remembered, why, I think it was 50 poems, as long as this room. Say them and never miss a word. For instance, 1 Corinthians 13. The one horse shay. Long poem about the organ builder who took the pride instead of giving it to God. Beautiful poems. Those are just a few things. Okay. I was told by my conscience at age 50, at year 53, and age approximately 24, to make TV shows. Did you do it? Oh yeah. Oh yes. Nothing but. And now more than ever. And now more than ever. At age 94, making TV shows more than ever. That's because the technology got easier. What else were you told to do in 1953? Sing hymns. I sing like a prisoner behind 8 bars looking for the key. And what else were you told to do? Tell jokes. Okay. Thank you, Vicki. Thank you, Madeline. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, April. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Patricia Nichols. Thank you, Sandra. How many people do you have helping you? About 17. 2, 3, 4 of them are paid and paid well by Essentia, by Consumer Direct, and the rest are volunteers. And Ashley is out. She missed Sunday completely, and she had no excuse. She just forgot it. That's probably as good an excuse as any, right? Okay. A chat with Glendora, a show. What is it? A chat with Glendora. A show that helps you live right or something. Thank you, Wayne, for writing that song. Arrivederci.